Hey guys, it's Chelsea here, and this is my review on the Disney movie Descendants 2. In the last video I reviewed Descendants 1, or Descendants as it's called, and after that there was this one. So Descendants 2 is, if you don't know what Descendants is anyway, it's basically about villain kids and the good guys kids, the hero kids, princesses kids, that kind of thing, and how they live. And King Ben has the idea of bringing some of the villain kids over from the Isle of the Lost to study at Oradan Prep, and try and turn them good or something. So I think that's what his goal was. And he starts off with 4, which is Mal, who's Maleficent's kid, Evie, who is the Evil Queen's kid, Carlos is Cruella de Vil's son, and Jay is Jafar's son. And basically brings them over and tries to make them good. Just see how it goes. And in this one there is a couple new characters. There's pirates, which are like Hook, and Gaston's children, and then you have Uma, who's Ursa's daughter, and there's a few other kids as well. Dizzy, she's Gisella's daughter, which is one of the ugly stepsisters, and you do actually hear the voice of the grandmother. You also hear the voice of Ursula as well. And it's just basically sees where they end up. In this one in particular, it's more musical. It's very musical based. There's a lot of songs. My favourite is Space Between, which is an Evie and Mal duet, which is Sophia Carson and Dove Cameron, and their voices together. It's amazing. It's like a ballad, but it's very sad because obviously it's at the point where Mal wants to sail on the Isle of the Lost, and she's saying to Evie, "You go to Oradan. You are an Oradan girl. I'm not. I should be here, you should be there." But also, does it go back to her mum? But her mum's a lizard after the first one. So it's like as if she goes there with her mum, the spell book, and this new scooter that Ben's got her. And when she leaves to go back to Oradan, she doesn't bring any of that back with her, apart from the spell book. That's an accident. The spell book is kind of used by Uma, the Ursula's daughter, in the end. Yeah, it's pretty confusing, to say the least. Mal can't handle the popularity now. She's Ben's girlfriend, she's a princess, and she's a bad girl, but she's not anymore, kind of thing. And but it turns out she used a spell to dye her hair. She used a spell to create a picnic. She used a spell to remember everything, and Ben finds this out and gets particularly mad. He goes all beast about it. Not turns into a beast, but kind of gets angry, and that causes Mal to say, "Well, I'm done. I'm leaving. I can't deal with this anymore." Gives him the ring back and everything. Ben goes to rescue her with Evie, J, Carlos, but he has to learn how to be a villain, and he struggles with it and ends up getting kidnapped by pirates, and it has to be Mal that has to save him. But also, but then you get, I forgot her name, but it's, I forgot her name too. Mulan's daughter, I've forgotten her name. But yeah, she has to go, Laurie, I think? Yeah, she has to go with them with swords, and she kind of says, "If you don't go with me, I'll tell Fairy Godmother that, Ben's been kidnapped." And they don't want everyone knowing that. It's kind of their fault. So she goes with them, and they all get into this big fight, and they make colour bombs, if you want, where it's just hair dye, clouds of smoke to get away. Because what Uma wants in exchange for Ben is Fairy Godmother's wand, and I like what they do with it. They make a copy of it, and luckily the dog can talk after the truth-telling drug, so they do that, which is quite interesting. Yeah, I particularly like the sword fight as well as Space Between, but I also like Uma's song, not What's My Name, the other one, where they're fighting on the boat. Like, I can't remember what the name of it either, but oh, It's Going Down, which is quite a good upbeat thing of good against evil kind of thing. But they call themselves the BKs, Villain Kids. And I like the whole sword fighting and fencing, and you know, she eventually gets them back, and Uma comes through to the Oridon like before the porthole closes, and yeah, she kind of gets with Ben. She's not the best. Spells him, and he almost opens up, so the whole of Oridon is also going to come back combined with Isle of the Lost, which is what Uma wants, which she doesn't get that, obviously. Mal figures it out, and there's a big fight, as in Mal turns into a dragon, like Maleficent can, and Uma turns into Ursula, because she's Ursula's child. So it's quite a big thing, and it's quite, you know, with everything, and I mean, it's like all big and stuff. That's basically all I can say about it. You know, the new characters are great, and in the end, they're inviting Dizzy to come to Oridon Prep, and a few other kids that Evie, who's like kind of Ben's advisor, suggests. And the final song, I can't remember the name of that one either. I'm not really remembering the songs because I don't know song titles. I know like Chilling Like a Villain, What's My Name, It's Going Down, Space Between, and there's another one. I can't remember the name of it though. But it's right at the end. So, and it's all like water everywhere on the boat, and they're just basically splashing through water. It's directed by Kenny Ortega, who did High School Musical, and I apologise about the noise in the background also. It's so he did High School Musical, and Dove, who also came along to be Mal, she doesn't have any dance experience either, as I've seen some behind the scenes stuff. So it's nice to see where she's come from, obviously having no dance experience to now being pretty experienced in dance. It's like a new qualification for her, really. You know, Mal has purple hair, Evie's got blue hair, Carlos is blonde, and Jay's got dark hair, and obviously China, playing Uma, she had her half her hair done like that, and then, you know, they put a green wig on, but it's, you know, Uma's got green hair, and it's all very big, like, with everything that's going on, because little Dizzy, she's ginger, but yeah, there's basically a lot to say about that. But yeah, that's everything for now, and see you next week for a comparison video of Descendants and Descendants 2. Bye guys.